We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Tigers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oregon's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
Quick completion on the out route. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. And no doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
After the productive first down play and 2nd and 6. Moore to the air. Here's a heat. And as he throws, it's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're...
He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown, Oregon. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Auburn Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know so many people.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from...
Touchdown, Ducks! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. It's complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Moore will throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Leaves it with the back. He's loose, and he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Ducks have changed their look completely in the backfield. Mekhi Hughes, Isaiah World highlighting a transfer class. It really ought to transform this team into a potent force on the ground. Is that what was missing from the squad a year ago?
I think you want to see the passing and the running working together. You've had a couple of top-notch quarterbacks the last couple of years, obviously with experience. Now, an inexperienced guy at the quarterback spot. You might need to lean more on the running game. Oregon's got the guys up front. They got the guys in the backfield.
Touchdown, Oregon! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Simmons. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Lost a throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Thrust that arm out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On third down, going up top. He makes a grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line. And the Ducks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Fires to the big fella. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback moving. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Moore to the air. Right down the middle. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. The sure hands, it's Moore. Knocked down for the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hughes. At the 20, he's got space. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Well, not every explosive play in the passing game needs to be a 70-yard bomb down the field. If you find your running back in the progression, you just get it to him quickly. He's one of the most dangerous guys on the field with the ball in his hands, and he showed you that. Great vision, great speed, phenomenal job after the catch, and it's a big play for the offense in the passing game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. He got the toe down. That's going to look spectacular on his social media, but not so much for the down and distance after he loses yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Singleton. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they get him down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Moore will throw. Quickly complete. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. finds his man on the left. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Catch in the middle. It's Howard. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Touchdown, Auburn. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moore to the air. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. Just led him a little too far across the... Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive.
Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off play action on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Moore will throw. He fires one deep over the middle.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him. And the defense finally came up with a play.
They go to the wide receiver screen. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Here on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Howard. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The run to the right. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Moore to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive.
He's going for it all. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking for room. It's Cobb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down for Auburn. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon!
And This has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes a man miss.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking for room. It's Cobb. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. Got the first down and more. Touchdown Ducks! Great job by the back on the option.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Now on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Pocket breaking down. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much